Jesus speaking against eye for an eye principle in Matthew 5:38. Many people use this to say that, see, the God of the Old Testament is different from the God of the New Testament. But that is not true. It's the same God yesterday, today, and forever. There is no variation or shadow of turning. What Jesus was saying when he quoted from the Lex Talionis, which is the law of retaliation, or so-called law of retaliation, was that retaliation should not be up to God's people, should not be up to people who are followers of Jesus. When this law was established in Exodus, this was to establish justice, but make sure that people did not go too far. There were many other concepts and other things that went into this, but people were not to take revenge into their own hands. They were not to be vigilantes. There were still judges that would be established, and still a system to go through to get compensation, to figure out what the proper and just recompense would be. And even Jesus, even God in the Old Testament said, vengeance is mine. He was consistent in his mercy and his actions and his provision as well. If someone committed involuntary manslaughter, cities of refuge were set up to make sure that that person would be safe from those who would seek revenge. God is a gracious God, yesterday, today, and forever. He is still a God of justice, yesterday, today, and forever. And what is beautiful is how God, in divine wisdom, is able to mingle those two together and achieve the perfect mix. It might not feel like it for us on this world, seeing injustice at every turn, but then we turn again to what God said, vengeance is his. There will be a day of judgment, and we should not be worried about the sentence for those today. Instead, we should be merciful and try to point them to Jesus, the righteous judge, and encourage them to claim him as their advocate.